But Allah in the Quran feels like what I wanted a God for me to be. And the amount of times in the Quran that He reiterates that He is merciful and forgiving, and that He knows us. Salam, good morning. I want to share a part of the Quran that resounded with me greatly last night. It says, "And when they listen to what has been sent down to the messenger, you will see their eyes overflowing with tears because they recognize the truth in it." I think the reason that ayat in the surah hit so different is because the God that I was raised with was not kind. He was jealous and He was angry. And to Him, we were filthy, dirty rags and felt like I'd never felt important to that God. But Allah in the Quran feels like what I wanted a God for me to be. And the amount of times in the Quran that He reiterates that He is merciful and forgiving, and that He knows us. He knows us, and the God of the Bible said that too, but it was always under threat. And I would rather worship someone. If I'm going to accept the idea that there is an entity out there that I should worship, I would rather worship someone who is kind and rules with love and not with fear. I don't know what will come from this. I know my heart has been pulled to this, and I don't think that is something that I should take lightly. I did find a mosque nearby that I am hoping I will be able to reach out and just get some clarification on things. I so appreciate every single one of y'all cheering me on for reading it and all of the blessings that you've sent me and my family. This is a very mentally, emotionally challenging change of view. But I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get to learn about it and not be stuck in what I was. I will not make a decision yet on my own beliefs, but I am continuing to read the Quran, and I feel so pulled to it, like reading a novel almost, even though it's not that at all. And we will see what happens.
I already said that I read the verse in 1 Corinthians about wearing the scarf, and there are some Christians who practice it, but I just thought it was weird that most Christians don't practice it, and that the verse was so aggressive in the Bible versus the gentleness of the Quran. Besides that, the seven heavens thing really blew my mind. The fact that Islam tells us that there's seven heavens. Another thing, the Big Bang. In Christianity, especially in private school, you're taught, the Big Bang didn't happen. Islam, it says that the Big Bang happened. It says in the Quran the Big Bang happened, that God created the Big Bang. And that's how the universe was made. And so it was mind-blowing to see science and Islam align. Which is not, again, isn't taught in Christianity. You're taught that God is above science, God is above logic, God is above all the things that the Quran talks about and says these are actual evidences that God exists. Another thing, the fact that Jesus prayed with his head bowed down on the ground, and that's how Muslims pray. That was, again, very mind-blowing for me.